Hi friends, welcome back to Laura B Gardening. So it's the second week of June. Is it the second week?
I think so.
Okay. And I wanted to show you my garden. And I waited because the roses are in full bloom and they are absolutely gorgeous. But not only that, many things are in bloom that weren't in bloom back in May. So behind me, I'm going to show you, we have the Rose of Sharon, and it's the lavender chiffon, and she is absolutely finally opening up all her beautiful blooms. And I love that color because it pulls in to the shade garden. It pulls in all the purple from the heucheras, and then the purple flowers from that little, I'll show you the name a little later. So it just kind of draws your eye over here to the also purple in the Japanese painted fern. So I'm not going to even try to pronounce this. Pelectractus. I got these at Rogers Gardens, and they kind of look like orchids to me, or maybe baby irises. I don't know. They are absolutely gorgeous, and they are just really special. So I love them. But I haven't planted them, so I need to plant them. And I did move the Annabelle hydrangea because last year the Annabelle was where the limelight is, and it just was not happy. It was getting burnt, and now it's getting diffused sun. She's really happy and she's blooming, and it's so pretty with all these colors back here, and it's such a peaceful area that I love it. This used to be, do you remember, Jay? This used to be triage when I wasn't doing really good with plants, you guys. I just like, I'm gonna go put them in triage. So I put them in triage. If they survived, great. I'd go find a place to plant them. If not, I ain't gonna tell you what happened to them. So now it's a beautiful shade garden. It's perfect space. I love it. Easy to take care of. Except for the slugs, I am still combating the slugs. They are going to town. It's become their buffet in my garden. And I was telling Jay that every morning I come out here and I'm not literally hand picking them, but I'm pretty much taking each one and taking them out of the garden because I can't have that much like the sluggo or different things because of the dogs, and my dogs are getting into a lot of things right now. So I don't know. I'm sure I'll get ahead eventually after they are done eating everything. But here we are. We're underneath the trellis tunnel. It's what I'm calling it. This is the beautiful, pretty. Look at that. Look at that. The pretty and pink Edens. And I am loving this because they actually have started to grow along the side here. So we have some runners here that are starting to almost come at the end. So I am really excited. Or some canes, not runners, canes. And then to my left, it's going to be your right, I have the Sally Holmes, and she is a vigorous climber and grower, because look at this, you guys, she reached the end. So now I'm bringing her up, and I'm going to try to have her come over. She does get more sun, so I think that's why also she's really happy. And I did fertilize everybody, all the roses, on June 1st. So I'm staying on top of that this year because I didn't last year, and it kind of showed a little bit, but she is doing absolutely gorgeous. And then here we go with the Princess Charlene of Monaco. Look at the florets here. They are so pretty and so just almost bridal. I think they're just this beautiful bridal color, and look at the ruffly of the petals. Except for that one, I need to cut that one. Let me see if I could kind of bend it for you guys. Isn't that gorgeous? And then we have Helga, and then Helga's baby. I'll show you a little later. She was in full bloom, but I'll kind of trim her a little bit, just kind of take off about an inch, and then she'll actually push out another bloom. Something's happening to the lavender topiary. I'm seeing some yellow. I don't know if it's, I don't think I'm watering her that much, or maybe I'm not watering her enough, but she's not looking as green as when I first got her, but You know what? We'll just keep a close eye on her. And then I trimmed the tiger eye maple, and she loved her trim. She has these beautiful maple leaves are in their greenest form right now, which sometimes they're not that green. And the reason why I'm saying greenest form, sometimes they look a little pale. And I think it's when I'm not watering them enough. And it's all about water, soil, you guys, making sure they're right in the right condition of sun. But she's, that trim, I think she needed that, and I fertilized her. So she's just so pretty. One of our favorites. And then, of course, she's doing really good. Once we put her in the new pot, she blew up. So we have leaves everywhere. We have new growth. And I thought I was going to lose her last year, but she's doing really good, and I'm just really happy. And then the crimson maple tree. Look at this growth. Look at these colors. And I love it with the green. So this is kind of the all burgundy area. This is Arabian jasmine, and I'm not loving it because I feel like it's too leggy. You see, it's just really leggy, and it's just not a vibe here. So I don't know what I'm going to do with her. I did plant, it was a tiny little pot of jasmine, and you guys, look at this growth. So she's a very fast grower, and I'm going to get an obelisk to put here to have her grow up this way and give it just more form. And when she is in bloom, again, to smell it in the kitchen, which we have smelt it, right, Jade? And it is, I love it, love it. So she's doing really good. And here's the other star of the show. Look at these Edens here. Oh, look at that one. I had the first Eden was a green Eden, and I wish I would have taken a picture, and I did not. It was so magical. It was really interesting. I've never seen anything like that. But she is, you guys, she's in her full bloom. I know there's some dead roses up there. I need to get up on the ladder. But let's just enjoy all her beauty in every form. That's so pretty. So pretty. And then here we are in the healing garden, and the foxgloves. We got our first stalk of flowers. Yay! I'm so happy. Some of them aren't doing so good. That one, don't film that one, Jay. That's not doing good at all. That's a red delphinium. Now I know. Last year I got the same one, loved it, and I don't know what is it, the fertilizer they don't like, something they don't like. Let's fix that mic. And you guys might remember, for you that have been following me, look at the ranunculus. So these have been here for about a couple weeks. Look at that, you guys. It's June. And I planted them in May, put the little corms in the dirt. And I had white ones. I had darker pink ones. I had light pink ones. Where's the light pink one? Oh, it's actually gotten a little... Oh, sorry, Jade. I'm sorry. I'm going to scoot you back a little bit just because I wanted to show them. This one's, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's a little lighter pink. So I was really happy. Didn't think they were going to sprout because it was kind of warmer, but I think with all the rain, they loved it. And this is something interesting, you guys. I've had this one. It was a bulb, and I thought it was a Peruvian lily. This is the first year that she actually put out a bloom. I don't like it. I'm like, what is this? What? And this is how this is the first bloom ever in 3 years. There's always just been the foliage. But this year I was so excited when I saw her bloom. Oh my gosh, I was coming out here every day to see if she was gonna open up. And when she did, I was like, wait, what? What is that? What happened? Yes, I'm sure she's beautiful, but I don't understand it. Do you guys see that? I don't know. Why is she not opening up more? Is this the way I don't know. I don't know, Jade. And then the vanilla twist red bud. Oh, look at her. She is so pretty. With underneath her, it's the smaller version of the agapanthus, the white agapanthus. I just love that. And once this sugar moon, we have a sugar moon here, white rose. When she blooms, and then that's white. Oh, it's going to be so pretty and peaceful back here. But look at these, Jade. This is my Southern California what do I call that I can never do? The globe. Oh, I do this all the time. The big purple ones that look like it's from.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll let you guys know later. But yeah, these are absolutely gorgeous. And the bees are usually really happy, but it's overcast, so I think the bees are still sleeping. So everything's doing, some things we've lost, but overall everything's doing really well. I have to trim the boxwoods. Haven't done that, but I did for the parterre garden. So we're starting to form more of the shape. The growth is a little kind of slow right now, I think because I haven't fertilized her, but if you guys could kind of start seeing the shape, it's getting really exciting. And then we have the rose alley. And these are all the roses that are going to go to the front, guys, like I've told you before. By the way, you might want to follow me on Instagram. I am starting to post all the exciting things that are happening in the front as we speak. It's been a really exciting time. We're in demo mode, and I'm just trying to post so you guys could kind of follow my progress in the front. And then once I get to a certain step, because right now I'm usually in mud, I'm out there making sure everything's done the right because the whole front got torn up too. I'm going to be showing you guys, so you're going to be enjoying that video a lot. And then look at this beauty, the flamethrower. Look at how huge she is. She got huge. Yes, she grows to be 10 to 15 feet tall. I'm trying to contain her here, and that's what you guys are going to hear me say a lot, that I'm trying to contain things. I try to put them in smaller pots so they don't have free range of soil and free range of roots. So I'm hoping that I'm able to kind of keep her in a smaller scale, but right now I'm kind of letting her be my wild child, and I'm enjoying it. Just seeing just all these leaves and her different form, kind of an umbrella. Do you see that, Jade? I'm under an umbrella of the flamethrower leaves. Oh, so pretty. So I've had so many of you wonderful viewers telling me how much you love this tree. My mom's gotten a tree, my best friend has gotten a tree, and they are so beautiful in their gardens. I love it. I do want to show you, I almost lost my hellebores. You guys be really careful. If you see any kind of little fly, get it right away, because if you don't have time and you say, oh, I'll get it tomorrow, they are ravenous. They literally took over the hellebores. I try to treat her, and I try to wash her leaves by hand, and I try to baby all of them. So that one I just completely cut off or cut down till she's a stump, and hopefully she's able to survive because when they take over, they have killed like my mom's hellebores.
Aphids?
Oh, the aphids. I'm sorry. Yes, they got infested by aphids, and I'm talking about a bunch. Like literally, the whole leaf was covered. So it spread, and you want to be really careful. It spreads, so always look at all your plants, and everything's being treated. And I'm washing the leaves by hand. So be careful, because I did have a very bad allergic reaction last week. Was it last week, Jade?
Yes.
And it was not fun. I don't know, was because I was washing her by hand and I wasn't using gloves, and yeah, I did not do so well. But anyway, to brighter notes, this is the Monrovia White Lady Banks. If you follow me on Instagram, or go on Instagram, you guys, and you will see when I planted her how small she was. And she has grown. Look at this progress. Amazing. Yes, she gets 20 feet tall. Again, self-contained in this pot, but I want to fill her in this obelisk. And once she's filled in, I'm going to just come in here and kind of shape her so she's a cone shape, and you're not seeing so much of the wire or of the obelisk structure. That is what I want to do, and we'll see. You guys, it's a science experiment. It might work, it might not work. She might be saying like, I want to grow my canes every which way, you're not controlling me. Then I have another issue. We'll figure it out. But overall, everything's really doing really well. And then over here, my little half moon, I am starting to transition out of the yellows and the oranges. And we have some delphiniums that are white, and then we have the blue ones. And look at the pincushion. That is gigantic, Jade. with that backdrop of the foxglove. Oh, that's so pretty. The garden always has me in such awe. Sometimes things do really well and sometimes they don't. But right now I think I'm in a happy space for the garden. I'm loving the colors here in this little area here. And I did transplant some of the blue veronicas or purple veronicas here. I found little seedlings behind the Rose of Sharon. And I separated them because they were all in a little cluster. And I was able to get like 8 plants. And this is Helga. This is her her little I don't know, offspring. So I literally broke last year a little branch, like little, you guys, I'm talking about 2 inches, stuck her in the ground. Oh, I'm going to show you right now. And look at that. Look at, you guys, look at that slug. No, don't look at the slug. That's kind of gross. There's a gigantic slug there. That's really bad. But look, I did the same thing, and I want you guys to just like, I had nothing to lose, right? There's a little branch. I don't know if you could see that oh, you're stepping on my plant. That same thing, I broke her off and I stuck her back there. And look, she already has flowers. So they do really good. Those are the geranium. I don't know the variety. It's not citronella. It's a lemon scented leaf, so it's really pretty. And then the hydrangeas are in the really pretty pink bloom right now. So pretty. And I can't wait for those agapanthus right there. Those are gonna, I'm thinking next week. They are a dark purple, so that brings up the color with the forest green red bud and brings the purple in here. Oh, we still have some yellow and orange left here. I haven't had an opportunity. But then brings the purple here with the new lavender. And that lavender is called oh my goodness, she was a complicated name. It was a Diva Vintage Violet Lavender. And she reminded me of a hyacinth, a grape hyacinth. And I had actually a viewer that said, we could grow them. And I'm like, really? And then all of a sudden, something in my head, I'm like, I've never been able to grow them. Yes, I have grown it, except that I miss out on them because they're underneath here. And that's why I always thought that I couldn't grow them, because they would always be blocked by this hardy geranium, and they weren't getting the right amount of sun. So yes, we could grow them here in zone 10A or 10B. Besides that, everything's doing really well. Look at these. See, and here we go with more of the purple. And the Dusty Miller, so pretty. It's just so much fun to always be in the garden. It's just, it makes a day just awesome when you come in here and unwind, and you get really excited to see what's growing or what's not doing so well. But I think right now everything, look at that view in the healing garden, Jade. Look at all the silvers and the whites and the pinks. It is absolutely beautiful. And a garden's just so healing, and it's just time to just focus on yourself and focus on things that make you happy, or look at things from all that hard work you've done to see the fruits of your labor bloom. And sometimes they don't bloom, but it's just such rewarding to have a garden like this. So I think that kind of ends it for us. And I just wanted to tell you guys to remember to subscribe and hit the notification buttons, because I honestly have the most exciting videos coming up, and I've already started on that front yard. So please, that's our next step, is going that way. But I wanted to show you what the garden is doing, how it looked. If you guys went back to last year, my first video with YouTube was in May, and it is a whole different garden now. And I even look back and I'm like, oh my gosh, what? And one of my girlfriends sent me pictures, and I'm like, what? I can't believe my garden's grown up so much. And it's it's huge now. It's filled up so much. I've taken out so much grass. I've done so much to it. So yeah, it's just been such a pleasure to have my garden, and I want to share it with you guys. And thank you guys always for joining me. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to watch my video. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you soon with some exciting videos. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.